Agenda item 1.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley, having established quorum, resolves to call the April 11th, 2022 regular meeting of council at the hour of 5:02 p.m. Need a mover by Councillor Galbraith, second by Councillor Baker, all in favor. Thank you. Anybody see anything they want to move from the consent agenda to the regular? There were 2 items on the consent agenda. I don't think either one of them are movable. We're good. Agenda item 2.2, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to adopt the agenda for the April 11, 2022 regular meeting of council as presented, and that a copy of this agenda be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. I need movers and seconders, please. Randy, Gary, all in favor? Gary, thank you. Anybody see anything on the agenda they want to declare a conflict of interest on? Don't think there was anything that we noticed. Okay. And agenda item 4.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves, whereas the time being 5:04 p.m., that the regular meeting of council be adjourned to a confidential in-camera meeting. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Dean and Chris. All in favor? Great, thank you. And Chris, all in favor? Okay, agenda item 6.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve as presented the minutes from the March 28, 2022 regular meeting of council, and that these minutes be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. Mover and seconder, please. Rob and Randy, all in favor? Carried. Okay. Agenda item 7.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to accept the recommendation of the Adjudication Committee and award Berg Industrial Service as the successful bidder for the West Central Events Center compressor project as per the submitted tender, and that the Mayor and CAO are directed to enter into an agreement in the amount of $187,088 plus applicable taxes. CAO, Audrey, would you like to comment on that?
Sure. So this was an RFP that we put out. Oh, this is the compressor. We did an RFP for this one. And we had one submission for this. We had 2 submissions, but one was just to decline. And so this one by Berg Industries was to put the 3rd compressor into the West Central Event Center for the ice.
And this is a reciprocating
Correct.
compressor as opposed to the screw compressors we have there now.
Right.
Okay. Any questions, Council? If not, could I get a mover and a seconder of that motion? Gary, Randy? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. And agenda item 7.2, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to accept the recommendation of the Adjudication Committee and award Berg Industrial Service as the successful bidder for the WCEC chiller project as per the submitted tender, and that the Mayor and CAO are directed to enter into an agreement in the amount of $96,920 plus applicable taxes. Audrey, just to comment.
Yeah, so this one we did an RFP to replace one of the chillers in the West Central, in the arena, the West Central Event Center. And we had 3 respondents to this RFP, and the adjudication committee met, and Berg Industries was the successful bidder on this at that $96,920.
That's a new chiller replacing the one that we have for the hockey rink right now, or the 2 rinks.
Right.
Any questions, council? Seeing none, could I have a mover and seconder, please? Dean, Chris? All in favor? Okay. Agenda item 8.1, that the council of the town of Kindersley resolves to accept as submitted the list of accounts as paid by the town of Kindersley in the amount of $276,555.79, and that a copy of said accounts be attached to and form a part of the minutes of this meeting. Did you have any queries on the accounts?
Not that I noticed.
Anybody see anything now they would wish to question administration on?
I couldn't open mine, but whatever reason.
What was the 111,000 for Berger? Is that the
Deposit,
That's a deposit.
yeah, deposit on the
chiller.
chiller and the compressor, yeah.
Okay, thanks. That was 40% of it right there, $111,000. Anybody else? If nobody has any questions, I'll entertain a mover and a seconder for this. Dean, Randy? All in favor? Okay, we're going to do a resolution. Whereas the Council of Town of Kindersley recognizes that the 2022 Volunteer Week theme is Volunteering is Empathy in Action, and whereas volunteers in Kindersley mentor our children, support those feeling isolated, beautify our green spaces, and fundraise for our charitable organizations, and whereas volunteers have stepped up during the COVID-19 pandemic to support families, friends, neighbors, strangers, people standing up to systemic racism, and people sharing insights on how to create a more just and equitable society, and whereas volunteers are young, old, families, workers, retirees, men and women of all ages and backgrounds, and whereas the collective result of the work done by our volunteers is that Kindersley is a more desirable place to live, and therefore I, Mayor Rod Perkins, do hereby proclaim April 24th to the 30th, 2022 as National Volunteer Week, and that council encourage all residents to continue thanking volunteers and to support the fine organizations in our community by becoming a volunteer. Need a mover and a seconder for that resolution. Chris? Rob? All in favor? Okay, that's all signed. Agenda item 10.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve the consent agenda, which basically two reports, one for the policing service report and for the South Saskatchewan Watershed board minute meetings of January the 18th, and that policing report was for March of 2022. Could I have a mover and a seconder for those two items? Gary, Randy? All in favor? Okay. Agenda item 11.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves that whereas time being 7:24 p.m., the regular meeting of council is adjourned. Oh, no, sorry. Let's drop that off. I got it. Wrong one here. It's agenda item 14.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves that all business having been concluded, the April 11th, 2022 regular meeting of council be adjourned at 7:23 p.m. Mover, seconder, Dean. Gary. Thank you.